And joining me on the line, it's great to welcome to Flow FM the beautiful voice, the great talent that is Lainey Wilson. G'day, Lainey. How are you today?
I love talking to you, man. I could listen to you talk all day.
There are a few that would not recommend that, but I'll take the compliment right to my heart.
I love it.
Well, Lainey, before we talk about your song, I just want to know how things are going with you with all the COVID stuff going on in the world at the moment. You're okay? You've got a good support network around you?
Yes, absolutely, man. Me and my team have just been working hard getting this record out. It's out finally. It's kept us busy. I have been writing every single day for, I guess, going on a year now. Thank God for songwriting because it's my therapy, and this has been a hard time for everybody. So, yeah, I just try to keep my blinders on, keep my head down, and just wait for this to pass.
You're like so many that I've spoken to over the last few months that they've used music and writing as their therapy to get them through. So you're not alone there, and it seems to be a universal thing. I've used just listening to music like yours and others to get me through things as well.
Well, thank you. You know what? It really is crazy, the power and the healing of music. It really is something special, and I'm like, let's keep writing, let's keep cranking them out. People need music right now. That
they do, and we're loving your current single that we've got here, Things a Man Oughta Know. And when I saw the title, I just went, yes, this is going to be a good song. Without even listening to it, I just knew it was going to be good, and I was right too.
Thank you so much. It's so funny, you know. I mean, a lot of people are like, Lainey, what do you think a man ought to know? And I'll say stuff like how to put the toilet seat down or things like that, but to be honest with you, it's not all about that. The song is about treating people the way that you want to be treated. It's about having good character, the golden rule, and just being kind to each other. And that's something that not just a man ought to know, that's something that every single one of us ought to know.
There's a line in the song, Lainey, which I think should be taught at school, where you go, how to know when you're messing up a good thing and how to fix it before it's too late.
Yes. Man, thank you. That's one of my favorite lines in the song too.
It seems to me that's coming from direct experience too.
It's so crazy, Clayton. So, actually, I wrote this song, and I think I was kind of foreshadowing an event that was going to be taking place, and really had no clue at the time. Maybe deep down, I had a little bit of a clue, but about 2 months after I wrote the song, yes, it did come true, and It's just so crazy. I'm like, maybe now I need to start writing nothing but positive songs if they keep coming true.
But that's the thing about, I guess country music is renowned for it, where you're writing about things that each of us go through on a real personal level every day.
Yeah, it is. All of these songs on this record truly is who I am, what I want to say, and how I want to say it, and true to who I am and my core and my values, my beliefs, all of it.
Well, the album that the song's from is called Sayin, I'm Thinkin. Do you sometimes say things before you've actually thought it through and get yourself into trouble?
I've definitely done that in the past. I do think, I'm a firm believer in thinking before you speak. Definitely not down to be hurting people's feelings and stuff like that. So, but yes, when I was a little girl, my parents wanted to put a muzzle on me so bad. They were like, Lainey, what in the world? You got to stop.
Yes, I can understand that muzzle thing. You just made me think of my wife for a moment there, because, there are times when
Hey, your wife sounds like my kind of people.
It's scary, but I think that is absolutely 100% correct.
I love it.
Lainey, when I listen to your voice, and then I've watched your video clips, and that the thing that gets to me is that I'm looking at you, I'm looking right into your eyes on your website right now, and your voice is in my head, and it seems to me that it's a voice that conveys the scars of a life very well lived.
Thank you. Wow. Well said. That was very eloquent. Thank you very much. It's been a journey. It definitely has. I've been in Nashville now for 10 years just trying to do this thing and trying to take every single opportunity that I can take, and I've really just kind of been bound and determined and have not taken no for an answer, and have always just kind of felt like, if I have a plan B, then plan A is not going to work. So definitely been a journey. I know I'm really just getting started, and it's all about the journey, though.
When you're writing about that, your personal life, and it's coming through your lyrics and your songs, is there ever a point where you think, I cannot go past this? Do you only go so far, or is it all there?
I definitely try my best to let all of my walls down. I feel like when I do get more vulnerable, when I just kind of let the walls down and really say it how it is or how it happened, I feel like those are the songs that really connect and relate to people. So I try my best to be as honest with myself as I can, and sometimes that's not easy. I'm not going to lie, I mean,
Yep.
it's hard to be vulnerable. It's hard to put yourself out there like that, but at the end of the day, the songs that, I listened to growing up are the ones that did that, and I'm hoping that my music can be the same.
So what was the music that you were listening to growing up?
So I love 90s country. You can probably tell just by listening to my stuff. It's definitely some 90s kind of sounds in there. I love Dolly Parton. She's my girl. Everything about her style, her personality. I think Dolly Parton just got it going on. So her, Leanne Womack, Tim McGraw, then you've got like Bob Seger, Hank Williams, Glenn Campbell, Buck Owens. A little bit of everything mixed in, I mean, for me, country music in my town of 300 people was more than just a genre of music. It was really a way of life. I mean, we truly did live every single line of those songs, and we talked about it. That's what we would listen to when I would ride in the tractor with my daddy. That's what we'd sing and dance to in the kitchen. Country music was truly my life.
It sounds to me like it was more than your life. It was ingrained into your DNA and into your soul.
It was. You are right, and it has not gone anywhere. It's so crazy.
And what about your parents? They're seeing your career now? Are they smiling from ear to ear?
They absolutely are. They're so supportive, and they have been from the beginning. I moved to Nashville in August of 2011 in a camper trailer, and my parents, they helped me buy my camper and kind of sent me on my merry way, and they've always just been so supportive and have believed in me from the beginning. When people were telling me no, and they've always just said, you can do it, hang in there. And they are so proud of me, and they're just, yes, they are grinning from ear to ear.
Oh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. I see here where you talk about the power of authenticity, Lainey, and one of the things we've got here at Flow is that we try and be authentic, true to ourselves, and there are some days we manage to do it and some days we don't. So what's that like for you? Are there the days when you don't do it? What do you do to get yourself back into being more authentic?
Of course, I feel like it's kind of like a basketball player. It's like sometimes they have their days, their good days and their bad days. That's just a part of life. I think it's really just trying to focus on staying centered and just staying grounded. And thankfully, I do have a lot of people around me in my life. Some of my co-writers here in Nashville who have become some of my best friends, but also my people back at home. Just kind of remembering who I am and where I come from and just staying true to myself. I think just surrounding yourself with those kind of people is that's key to staying authentic.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. We try and do it. It's a battle. It's an ongoing journey, and hence the scars that you convey through your singing. I can hear that battle, and I can hear it every day.
Absolutely, you are right, man.
So, Lainey, the album's coming out, Sayin, What I'm Thinkin, and what's going on? How are you going to eventually be trying to get down here? Because I know the fans in Australia are going to absolutely love seeing and hearing you.
I cannot wait. Yes, that is the plan. That really is the plan. I cannot wait to be in Australia, and I plan on coming over there as soon as I possibly can. As soon as they give me the green light, we're headed that way. So, yes, we're just, in the meantime, like I said, just staying busy, writing more music. That way we'll have more music to play when we come over to Australia.
The music that you're writing at the moment, is that going to be a follow-on from the album, or is that you going in a different direction?
Of course, I'm still going to have, the same kind of sound and stuff like that. But I feel like, every single day and with just every single song I write, I feel like I'm figuring out more of who I am. I learn something new about myself every day, and I think you're going to be able to tell that in, this next batch of music. When you first got to Nashville to where you are today, you've had the focus and you've had that dream that's where you wanted to be. How close is the dream? What sort of journey has it been that got you back to be where you are? Because I'm just sort of thinking it wouldn't have been an easy sort of time the last 10 years. Oh, my goodness. It's been the hardest thing I've ever done and probably the hardest thing I'll ever do. But, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I feel like really it's just made me, it's kind of made me just force me into rolling my sleeves up and just doing the dang thing. And, I feel like at the end of the day, if it would have just happened overnight for me, I wouldn't have had a story to tell. So I'm hoping I can be that person that people can look at and be like, wow, if you really put your mind to it, mind over matter, you can do anything you want to.
Absolutely, and I'm just loving hearing you saying that, because that's reflecting the attitude that many of us have, but we don't express it enough, Lainey. We don't do it enough, but I sense that we can do that through listening to your music and seeing you perform it too.
Thank you so much, man.
It is our pleasure. Now, Lainey, I'm loving the video that you did for the song, Things a Man Oughta Know, which we'll hear shortly. How was that? Was that just filmed in and around Nashville?
Yes, we actually filmed that on the top of Red Light Management, which is my management company. And, yeah, it was one of those, we just kind of got up there, and it was really eerie how quiet the city was, during quarantine and all of that. And so that would be considered the visualizer, but we are going to have a full-blown-out Things a Man Oughta Know music video coming here real soon.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to that as well. Can you sort of give us a bit of a tease as to the video is going to be like?
It's going to be a storyline that you wouldn't expect, and I'm hoping you can watch the video and see it from a different angle. Of course, my goal is for people to hear the song and feel it, but then also, watch this video and see it from a different angle.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Well, Lainey, I know we've got to let you go. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today on Flow FM. We've got your song here.
Thank you, man.
Can you please introduce it for all the Flow listeners?
Absolutely. Here's Things a Man Oughta Know.
A trailer on a 2-inch hitch. I can shoot a shotgun, I can catch a fish. I can change a tire on the side of a road. Yeah, I know a few things a man ought to